Hey girls, it's Jenny with Planner Perfect, and in today's video, it's a plan with me. Welcome back, you guys. I'm gonna do a short little video this time with my plan with me. I'm gonna have you come with me a little bit while I plan little different segments of my planner throughout the rest of the week. I did showcase a flip through of my July in another video, so this is going to be kind of how my thought process is in some of those open pockets that I leave through the week and how I can really fill those in. Let's go. Hey you guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a plan with me. I haven't done one in a while. This is not going to be elaborate or anything too fancy. No painting in this one. This is really just me sharing with you how I getting some of the last week of July in. I did a flip through already over on another video, so be sure to catch that. This is just filled with summer fun, let me tell you. It is filled with the brim with goodness, okay? A lot of accomplishment, lots of learning. My son got married. It was all good. It was all good. Lots of learning, lots of discovery, I can't even tell you how much. It's just so great. I'm in this, today is go time. I mean, Mondays are my day because I get grandbabies Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and they're no joke, okay? They take up a lot, babies do. I mean, and Wesley is 1, my grandson, and then Waylon's 4. He just turned 4. So my week at a glance, I've got everything I'm going to be doing. And then here's my today. Banged out all of this, actually. Feeling pretty good about it. Feeling pretty good about it. The only thing I'd have to say I did not do was any of this baking. I just ran out of time and I knew there was a possibility, but I wanted to dream big and I landed in the stars, so I'm cool with it. And I'm going to drop this over to this week. So sometimes I make little notes like this because whenever you write down something anyway, it isn't so much a reference for when I go back because I really don't care. Like, oh, you didn't make the bread and you made it on Wednesday? Oh, I see. No, I don't even reference per se, like in that regard. I just look at all these accomplishments and I'm like, my gosh, I lived a beautiful life. You know what I mean? It's like, dang, you know, fulfilling. That's what this screams, you know, fulfilled, living on purpose, going for working with my calling and using my gifts. But what I do it for is because whenever you're writing and in detail and all, you're really impressing the mind. And so I like to do that so that it's impressed. All intentions are impressed. So you want to impress them with the right things. And then pretty soon you just really move out the ugly and the things that you don't want because you're so focused on what you do. Okay, so I'm always into writing in detail. So here's my Tuesday. I have the boys from 10 to 7, so I'm going to be up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is my go-to time. I haven't really, sometimes it's 5:30, but it depends on when I hit that pill. If I'm asleep by 10, I'm cool with it. If I'm not, I find that 6 o'clock is my winning time. So I want to make sure I get my sleep in or then I'm no good for anyone and I hate people. So you don't want to hate people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 6 a.m., coffee and Jesus. I can't wait to share with you my devotional books that I'm using in my Bibles. That's going to be so fun. I can't wait to share it with you. Treadmill for 30 minutes, 10K steps today. I need some people I need to contact for my business. I'm going to put that in a square. You know what I'm saying? And so for breakfast, okay, here we go. And then I'm going to continue on here. Shower, dressed. I am going to wash my hairs. I skip some days sometimes. It's a wash hair day. And I'm going to pick up boys at 9:45. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab a coffee at Starbucks and I'm going to grab crickets. They're both right next to each other. And so poor Uzi, if you guys know my precious sons, Bearded Dragon, let me tell you something. He loves me. Okay, I can't help it if he loves me. I mean, I'm just being me, and I scream and yell at him and love him and call him George and squeeze him, and you know, he just loves me. I don't know what to tell you guys. So anyway, I've got to go get him some crickets because he's starving to death. He's been eating lettuce and he's so bored. So I got to get him some of those, and I'm just going to take the babies, get them out. It's going to be kind of a pain in the butt, but it should be easy because the crickets are located right at the front counter. So I'm just going to get in and out. Okay, breakfast. I have waffle batter that I made. So I'm going to make sure that when I get home, I have homemade waffles, waffle batter. Waffles for the babies. I usually get them undone, shoes off and all that, and then I'll kind of get them down. So it's kind of brunchy, actually, by the time we get home. It'll be around 11, so I think I'll be doing waffles. And I could even do some bacon. I've got some bacon for them. And I also always, I kind of want to include chores started. So for me, I always do this, but I make sure that the dishes are swapped in the morning and that my laundry started. And then when I get home after this, I will clean kitchen and the dishwasher, depending on where it's at, I have one of the boys who take out. So, and then I'm going to have sons watch the boys, the babies, and then I'm going to make my bed. And usually I have big boys that always get into my bed in the morning, and so they're like passed out cold when I leave. They always just love my bed, so they get into my bed. And so they'll be up by then, obviously, so I'll make my bed, and then I will swap laundry again and fold. So for lunch, because we're going to be kind of doing that, we'll probably be eating kind of more 2 p.m.-ish. And I wrote down a bunch of ideas that I wanted for lunches. Let's see if did I write that down in my, sometimes I do that. And I didn't for this. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I got those hot dogs I got from Whole Foods. And I will do some veggies and I'll make my buttermilk ranch. That was all in my plan. That way I can get good veggies in them. And then I've got this, my buttermilk dressing that I love to make that with, you know, which is all pure ingredients. So they can have that to dip and fruit. That would be good. And some of my older boys can have chips. So that is going to be our lunch. Also, if my husband or someone, we have leftover meatballs and yum. And optional for any son who doesn't want a hot dog. Sometimes I create plans and they don't like them. But I do know this, that optional, I have leftover sauce. So I'll boil up some noodles, just a cup of them, for spaghetti. They like some macaroni. I have leftover marinara from Sunday and they can do that. I have homemade bread as well. I mean, I'm very, when I have a homemade bread, I just pull the oven on Sunday as well. So that's also something they could do as well, is like a grilled cheese with my homemade bread or something like that. So I do believe tomorrow's a hot day. What do I have here? Oh, okay. I have to wrap up my September theme. Get off to the printer. So I need to get my, mind you, the September theme for the box is exquisite. Girls, I nailed it out of the park. It's totally fall. You're going to love it. I also need to pick and paint my October washi. Get that going, and also work on stickers and tip-ins for the September box. is going to be primarily all new art. And then I'm going to do pool for the babies. And I'll get out their little picnic table with some popcorn and let them play for about an hour. And yeah, and then for dinner, I'm going to, I've got this paninis. Now, if you haven't seen Jenny Nana Bake, it's in the link down below, but paninis, I've got this new one that came out, a new video episode on paninis. Paninis are just the excellent, perfect way to utilize any leftover meat and make a killer sandwich, okay? So anyway, paninis are on the menu, and I'm going to be cooking. I'm actually going to cook up chicken, and I'm going to make these chipotle paninis because I have my homemade bread. So then I'm going to have Brock take out dishes. Yes, I'm doing a video.
Could you get the parts from the compound boats on Amazon?
Well, Dad knows.
It's like $3.
Okay, I'll talk to Dad about it. Of course I will. Did you get bows?
What?
Did you get bows? Did Dad get some bows or something?
He got a crossbow.
Oh, he did? Oh, he got bows.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
They're out.
Shut my door, baby.
Why?
So I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take the boys home at 7. I'll be home by 8. And what I think I'll do here too is I'm also doing my physical therapy exercises. So do exercises with my garden. Add a couple extra. Maybe do it 2 times today. I have to kind of weasel my way into it because it sometimes I get headaches from it and all of this kind of thing, but it's all part of what part of my healing and all of that. So 8 p.m. This is when it's jammies. I finish laundry. And here, all help clean. So the big thing is that I have everyone, children, grandbabies, they all help clean the family room, clean the kitchen and everything so that when I take big boys home at 7, it's spotless when I get home. So all I have to do is get on my jammies, finish up the laundry, put everything away, and I'm good to go. You know what else I want to do? Since I'll have the crickets, I'm going to clean, after lunch here, clean out the cricket cage, which they're nasty, by the way, and then clean out Uzi's cage and then feed him. So here I've got some business I'm doing. I might even have a Zoom quick call this day, but I can be real flex with this. Devotions, treadmill, shower, washing hair, picking up boys, breakfast, I know what I'm doing. And for me, mind you, I've been really doing like Ezekiel toast with an egg. And for lunch, I always do a really big salad. So, and I'll add an egg. I have hard-boiled eggs already made for me, so I'll just add that. I've been doing it for every single day. I just do big, huge salads that have hard-boiled eggs, a bunch of kale, blueberries and nuts and stuff like that. And so that will be for me. And then for breakfast, I always keep it real clean, just like Ezekiel with an egg. So that's what I'll do for me. And then I have wrap up my September theme here. I have an Amazon order that's coming, so I'm kind of excited about that because I want to something I'm doing with that. I've got pool for the kids, stuff I'm doing for my business here, stuff I'm doing for babies here. And then I've got some exercises I need to do for my physical therapy. Let's go. And then I've got my dinner, which is really going to be simple. I'm just going to cook up some chicken thighs really quick. They're already out and ready for tomorrow. And I've got homemade bread. So everything's going to be simple to kind of pull together. Wesley will eat the little inner parts. He'll eat some chicken, and I'll have, you know, other little, like some veggies I can have him eat, so he can do that. And then what the kids are going to do to help clean up, and then what I'm doing when I get home, and to bed by 10 p.m. That is my new, I go up at 10. That's my bag. So here I've got Wednesday, and what's really fun is it's already kind of just ready for me. Again, I get the boys 10 to 7, kind of the same thing here. Things can kind of add up on me here. I'm not sure what I am. I might have a business thing to do here, but this is going to be my main thing. I'm going to do my morning chores, which would just to make sure the kitchen is kind of cleaned up, tidied up, and if anyone early, you know, went to work and kind of my kids or anything and then left it a mess, and then laundry started, and then I would be shower and then pick up boys at 9:45. So here I think I'm going to do French toast for kids. They love it. And again, using my homemade bread. So it pays to have a baking day. And to tell you what, I think I'm going to do today, I'm going to bake some fresh milled cookies. And I'm also going to bake, using fresh milled flour, banana and pumpkin bread. So that's what I plan on doing in the afternoon, and they are going to love it. So what I have for dinner on Wednesday is steak with mashed potatoes. I want to write that down. "4 p.m. is when I want to get dinner going. And maybe have my husband grill the steak. So that keeps a lot of the mess out of the kitchen, which is awfully nice. For lunch for the kids, I'm going to plan on grilled cheese and or peanut butter and jellies. And I want to make sure they get their veggies, and I'll have dip out for them. And I will cut up apples so they can do that. So here again, kind of a same thing. I'm going to need to clean up after breakfast and have Blaine do morning dishwasher. And then I'm going to then go up and make my bed. And then I will swap laundry and fold. And here then is when I'll begin my baking. And you know what? Now I'll do it over here. Do my physical therapy exercises. Do 2 times today. And the boys could play with the homemade Play-Doh that we made the other day. While I bake. And Waylon and Blaine can help So here again, 7 p.m., boys go home. 8 p.m. is by the time I get home, and I'm going to laundry, and read my newest book I got on my Kindle, and to bed by 9:30. I need to get the boys at 7 a.m. by the next day, so it's really that kind of thing where, you know, I am going to make sure that I get my beauty sleep. So here I've got, my pockets. This is also a great place where, you can add in those extra stickers. You know what I'm saying? I love my cacti and my succulents. I just think they're so freaking cute. And again, I like to leave pockets, and just in case there's some spontaneity. Thursday, this is an early day. I'm not going to lie. This is one of my more difficult days. Something about getting up and then your feet hit the ground and you're running. At that early hour, I usually begin to get real tired by 9 a.m. I'm not going to lie. It's just one of those things. Also, I always remember, take my vitamins. I never have to remember. Also, Blaine, he's healing too. So he's taking vitamins. And then I also, ooh, wait a minute. Dun, dun, dun. Wait a minute. I have something. I have an appointment. When is it? What? Why did I think I could go to this? It's the 28th on a Wednesday. What? Well, Abby's going to have to be late on this day. This is going to be scratched. Well, you know what? I'm glad you guys are here for this, okay? Because this is an example of a plan that's changing, and you've already got it in here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my tip-ins, okay? So what I'm going to do is, number one, I'm going to go back over here. Just writing it down is going to trigger it. Call Abby tonight, my daughter that has the grandchildren, and tell her that Wednesday she'll have to be late to work. Has her lab appointment on Wednesday. Okay, so there you go. I just did a really quick change. And so Wednesday, actually I'm leaving new plans. Okay, so actually do my morning routine. Grab Bella and go to doctor by 9:45. I'm sure we'll be out of there. I probably would be able to pick up grandbabies at 11 a.m. Home, feed kids lunch. I'm not going to be here to feed them breakfast, and I don't have any milk. Now, do you see how all of this really plays in to all of this? So my boys are going to have to feed themselves cereal for breakfast. So what I'm going to do, though, is I have a son who drives who's here, 16. Okay, I'm going to need another tip-in. I'm going to have John go and get my Okay. Grab some things at the store for me today. I'm telling you, I already know. I need ketchup. I need my hairspray. I need milk. And if I need anything else, I'll know it. But today, tomorrow is the day that he's got to go and get this for me. No big deal, simple. I'll have cereal, I'll have milk. Actually, I'm probably going to need cereal. I'll know exactly what to get them. So here's that cereal. I'll know what they'll need. That way they can do their own breakfast. They can do dishes while I'm gone. Their dishes in and out. Their chores. And then when I'm home, all will be well for when I'm home here for lunch, when I can do grilled cheeses. So this is why really mapping this out thoroughly is so important, because these intentions matter and this kind of vision matters, because now you're organized. You're on top of your game. You're on top of your game. You're on top of your game. So I will, when I get, actually, I've got some washi, and you know what? I don't want to doink with it right now because it's still in this is the September washi. It's so cute. But I will washi this in. I probably will do my summer washi anyways. But that way it doesn't fall out. So I'll do that when I get downstairs. But see how perfect this is, guys? These are perfect uses for our tip-ins. They're gorgeous, handy, and a lifesaver, okay? Especially when your plans are going wrong. Okay, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. I don't want to go over 30 minutes at all. So I'm going to see how far else I can go. 7 to 4 is the name of the game for this one. I told you already, this is like a tough day for me. It's because it's, you know, but whatever. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. It's just, I tend to be a little bit more, you know, like already tired, but, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to have a really energizing day. Speak that into existence. Let me see. Where did I have? Okay. On this day, we're doing chicken with, I'm going to do Brussels sprouts and asparagus. And I'm going to do a garlic and a garlic, what was it? A garlic honey sauce on this chicken. And here's when the boys go home. And then I'm gonna start dinner. I know that. And then kids help clean, finish up laundry. This is the day I do not do any treadmill. I just don't. I just know what's too much for me and what's not. But I'm always working on 10K steps a day, which I usually get whenever I'm with babies and all of that. It's usually a very big time 10K day. Okay, so breakfast, I should have banana bread made I think it was, what day was that I'm making that? That's on Wednesday here. So I have banana bread or pumpkin bread. Perfect for little people for breakfast and for moms, okay, and Gwammies. And so lunch. I had this down too. I wanted John to get a baguette as well. This is something where I was going to go to the store and I didn't make it to the store. So here I'm going to get baguettes. But they're pizzas on baguettes. I don't know if you've ever made those. I've made these quite a bit, and they're really yum. Pizza baguettes. That's for lunch. Big salad. My kids love salad too, so they can have that. I'm going to leave this more blank right now. I'm going to be thinking as I draw closer. Maybe we'll go do something in the afternoon that's fun. Safari park, the zoo, something like that. I think this will be a really great day to do something like that. I also really wanted to take my sons to go see you know, a movie. Oh, and look, look at this. I got popcorn stickers because summer screams movies too, okay? So, how about we go see Space Jam? Remember that from the 80s? I think that was the first one with Michael Jordan. Well, now they've got another one out, Space Jam, with all my boys, including my husband. You know, I'm a boy mom and Gwammy, you know, I'm proud of it. So I'll take my 3 sons, my husband, we'll go see Space Jam, and which means I will, you know what, I think over here we go, buy movie tickets to Space Jam today. And I'll even put a little reminder if I've got another, I do. So that way, you know, I'll remember to do that. And I also, what was I gonna do? Sometimes, okay. I'm doing good, guys. I'm really just getting a vision here of all of this. And then home. And this should be all nice and clean and all that. And then we'll go to the movie. We could even go late. Home and to bed by 10:30. And I'm going to leave this kind of open. I'm going to leave it open for right now. This too, because I need to talk to my sister. This is usually Jenny Nana Bake. So, and I've already got Jenny Nana Bake. So I've got to talk to her. She is busy with her own platform, maybe on this. I have to figure this out. So, and then I'm going to leave this open too as I draw closer. So this is where I'm at. Are we in love with this? I tell you, this is like got to be when I make my everyday stickers in my store. This is definitely going to be one of them. It's gorgeous. So this is how I life plan. This is how I keep myself organized, full of intention, baking, playing with babies, doing business, doing a treadmill, getting 10K steps, painting, kissing kids, going to the movies, reading books, doing laundry, and loving life, and being called according to my purpose. That's what I do. This is Planner Perfect. Girls, welcome to Planner Perfect. Write a better story for your life. And until next time.